She said it across the dinner table between sips of a wine she didn't pay for. I want a prenup. Her voice was clean, surgical, CEO calm. I'm not risking my future on you. I nodded, slow, thoughtful. Smart thinking. That was the moment I decided to stop loving her out loud. We met before the corner office, before the headlines. She had ambition like a blade, always sharp, always hungry. I admired it. I funded it. Late nights turned into shared calendars, whispered dreams. The lie we tell ourselves when two climbers rope together and pretend the summit will be shared. We married quietly. No spectacle. She said it was strategic. I believed her. I believed everything then. Success came fast for her. Faster than expected. Promotions stacked like dominoes. I watched her change wardrobes, accents, silences. She stopped asking. Started informing. I adjusted. That's what partners do. Or what one partner does when the other is already leaving. The signs arrived softly. A phone turned face down. A calendar suddenly private. Meetings that ran late but never produced results. She started calling me safe. It sounded like an insult wearing a compliment's coat. I didn't confront. I observed. The proof wasn't dramatic. No lipstick. No hotel key. Just a forwarded email she forgot to delete. A lawyer CC'd, not mine. Language about exposure and mitigation. About me. I felt the ache, the heat. The old instinct to explode. I swallowed it. Control is quieter. I hired a lawyer the next morning. The kind who listens more than he talks. I didn't tell him about the email. I told him about timing. About preparation. About how to protect what's mine without lighting a fuse. When she brought up the prenup again, she smiled like she was doing me a favor. I just think it's responsible. Completely, I said. My lawyer drafted a document so balanced it looked generous. Clean clauses, mutual protections. No traps, just facts. Asset schedules attached. Fully disclosed. Fully legal. She skimmed it. Signed quickly. Confidence does that. It rushes. Her lawyers glanced at it and nodded. Routine. Predictable. Then they did the math. They called 2 days later. Her tone had shifted. No warmth now. No superiority. Just urgency trying to sound casual.
There seems to be
additional assets we didn't anticipate. I said nothing. They found the companies I built before we met. The ones I never talked about because they didn't impress dinner guests. The quiet equity. The boring investments that compound while egos burn cash. 10 times more than hers, conservatively. The prenup protected premarital assets. Appreciation too, ironclad. Mine. Her meeting that night was explosive. Not loud, worse, cold. You manipulated this, she said. I leaned back. You asked for protection. I agreed. That's when she knew. Not about the money, about me. That I'd been watching. That I was no longer reachable. The affair surfaced soon after. I didn't need to expose it. Power leaks when pressure rises. She admitted it like a negotiation tactic. As if honesty could rebalance leverage. I was lonely, she said. I almost laughed, almost. Divorce was efficient. No screaming, no scenes. The prenup did exactly what it was designed to do. It protected futures, just not hers. At the final meeting, her lawyers were pale. She stared at the table. The woman who once dominated boardrooms couldn't meet my eyes. I thought you were safe, she whispered. I stood, buttoned my jacket. I was, I said. For you. Walking out felt clean. Not triumphant, accurate. Weeks later, her resignation hit the news. Personal reasons, stock dipped. Boards dislike instability, especially when the narrative slips, especially when competence looks like calculation gone wrong. I didn't celebrate, I slept. Now, when I think back to that dinner table, I remember the calm, the confidence she had in her leverage, the mistake of underestimating quiet men who build without applause. Betrayal didn't break me. It clarified me. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't seek revenge with fire. I used paper. Time, patience. Justice doesn't need witnesses. It needs precision. She protected her future from me. I protected mine from her. And when the balance settled, when the dust refused to rise, I finally exhaled. Not because I won, but because I was free.